Hi guys, it's Saturday, so let's do a Saturday weekend vibes thing. Right, Sandy? So I'm excited to show you guys what I got today. My sister had a nice surprise. My sister's like, hey, let's go out to, it's one of the orchards here. And so we got some vegetables that I'm going to freeze and things like that. We're stocking up for the winter, and she was so generous and just like, she paid for everything. So we got this butter. It's farm fresh butter, unsalted. Ingredients: pasteurized cream, culture. And no, it wasn't a penny. It's just, that's definitely a misprint. But, yep. So we've got that. And I'm still figuring out where to put stuff in the fridge. This ground beef is from Tribe Farm in Harrisonburg, Virginia. And it's literally just beef. There's no added anything to it. Delicious beef. We're going to put that away into the freezer. I think I have some chicken I need to rewrap down there. Some butternut squash that I'm going to end up peeling and cutting up and freezing. Sandy girl, get down. We got some whole wheat bread, whole grain wheat flour, wheat gluten, brown sugar, molasses, honey, vegetable oil blending, balm and soil, and salt. Homemade. So there's that one. Some farm fresh eggs. All the eggs that I eat up here are local farm fresh. Free range on the grass, local. Small family farm, no antibiotics. And look at these. Don't they look awesome? And so we'll put those in here. And I'll sort it all out later. And I've got all my bags tied up together. Why did I do that? Oh, it was such a great morning. And she took me to eat lunch where we go to this local place. And I ate breakfast, so brunch. So, and where we got some of this stuff. And so I get the eggs and bacon, and it's all from local farms. So delicious, and the best biscuits I've ever had in my life. They actually remind me of my Mama's biscuits. So I got some sweet potatoes. And I keep those over here in a bowl. I didn't get a lot of potatoes because I don't eat a lot of potatoes when it's just me. My bag thing's gotten full, but I use these for everything. Like I'm walking around Sandy. And I got some nice green peppers. Look at these green peppers. Aren't they beautiful? I think, oh, they smell so good. I think I learned once that, I might have this backwards. The ones that look like this, I think, are female. And the ones that have the 3 bumps on the bottom, I think, are male. I think the female ones are sweeter. I'm going to leave these out because I actually want to, I'm going to be cutting them up and freezing them today. And then I got some nice cabbage. Nice cabbage. I've never frozen cabbage before. But we're getting ready for winter up here. Got some local honey. More honey. Y'all know I'm a tea person. Some applesauce from Waddell's Farm. Fresh apples, sugar, cinnamon, and some ascorbic acid. I imagine that's for preservative. from Waddle's Farm Wagon. Waddell, sorry. And then I got some apple butter. And then some strawberry jam from Rocky Branch Farm. And then I got some nice, good size maters. And a few squash, yellow squash. And then a whole, as we say down here in the South, a whole mess of green beans that I'm going to blanch and put into the freezer. So yeah, that's what I got today. And I got some news to share with y'all. I quit my job. I sure did. You know, at first I had just a moment of, oh my God, I just quit my job. You know what I mean? I just quit my job. What was I thinking? But here's the thing, guys. Those of you of a certain age like me will understand this. You just get to where when you have so much life experience and so much experience in a certain field especially, and you just get to a point in your life where you just aren't going to allow people to disrespect you and bully you. And especially when those folks are half your age, I don't want to go into details, but I was starting to come home from a job that I thought was going to be my dream job. And I would sit in my driveway for a good 30 minutes, just breathing. And, one day I would think, oh, this is great. Things are turning around. And then the very next day, I'm reminded exactly why I keep thinking this job might not work out for me. And yesterday was the day where I was just like, I'm too old for some of this nonsense. And especially when they're all half my age and standing around laughing and talking and whatnot while I'm doing all the work. I found it disrespectful. It got to be like that every day. Also they're just a general, just being disrespected in front of staff, in front of the children, does not a good manager make. And so I learned over this last month exactly why it is they have such a high staff turnover rate and why they can't keep managers. And so, I even went into work yesterday morning with a prayerful heart. And when I got to work, I prayed with the staff, which they really didn't want to do, but we did it. And it's a Christian school, so why wouldn't they want to? But, because I was really trying to have a good heart, a prayerful heart yesterday about everything. And then by the end of the day, I just wasn't feeling it anymore. And I don't feel like God is saying, you made a mistake. I really don't. I've gotten a lot of support from my family. They were very supportive of me quitting that job because, they can see you change before you even notice it. So they knew I wasn't happy there. I tried to be happy there. I really did. I love working with kids, but it's not for me. Well, what am I going to do now? I don't know. So you guys be praying for me because I got bills I got to pay. And my paycheck's going to be for 1 week. and we're at the holidays, and I have no doubt that God is going to provide, and that He's going to send a job my way. Like last night, I was watching The Chosen. If you guys haven't seen that yet, you should really give it a try. I'm watching The Chosen. I'm on season 3. I think there's just 3 seasons, and I just, I stopped. I put it on pause, and I'm like, okay, God, I believe that you're going to provide for me. And I meant it. Sometimes we say that and we don't really feel it and we don't mean it in our hearts. But I did. I meant it. I was like, okay, God, I do believe that you're going to provide for me. And this morning, my sister calls me and she's like, hey, what are you doing today? I'm like, just working on the house. Do you want to go to, this vegetable and fruit place? I just call them farmers markets. I'm like, and she goes, and it's my treat. And I'm going, okay, wow, thank you. And we get up there, and she's like, spend, $50 to $75, whatever, and get you some vegetables and stuff. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And she's like, no, yeah, get what you want. And she kept, do you want this and do you want that? And I'm like, oh my God, bless your heart. Plus she feeds me all the time. Like I go to their house like almost every night, not every night, but almost every night to have dinner with my family. And that's one of the other pluses of coming up here. And so, yeah, and I know God's going to provide me another job. I really do. It may not be in childcare, but it will be someplace I'm quiet and someplace where my anxieties don't bother me, hopefully. And God will provide. God will provide. And look at all of these great things that He provided through my sister. I am hearing I don't know if that was a cricket or just something jarring. I'm not sure. Anyways, so I wanted to share that with you guys and to ask you guys to keep me in your prayers that God does send me a job, and soon, that He wants me to have a job where I'm happy. I really tried to be happy there. I thought it was going to be my dream job, but you can't manage people that don't want to be managed, and you can't manage if you're constantly being micromanaged and your experience isn't welcome or wanted. And I let her know when I left. I turned in my keys and I'm like, I just don't feel wanted here. I really didn't feel wanted there, not from day one. I felt like I was back in high school and they had this clique, I mean, these were kids, literally kids in their early 20s. One wasn't even 20 yet. I had nothing in common with them, and they surely did not want to listen to me. So, okay, I know where I'm not wanted. I'm out of here. Because life's too short, guys. Life is too short. God will provide, and life is too short to be where you don't feel comfortable. Yes, we have to work. That's just part of, because we're human and we're on this earth and we have to pay bills. And I don't know whose bright idea all that stuff was, but moving up here was a good thing. My blood pressure has never been better. My doctor is so impressed with it, and my lifestyle is changing to better eating habits as well. And I'm really trying to eat locally, and it's just peaceful. Like I said in one of my other videos, being here feels like I'm on vacation all the time, and it's wonderful. It's like I've gone camping, in the woods or something. So I'm gonna get off here so I can start getting this stuff put away, and I want to start freezing a lot of it for the winter. because that's how we do up here. My sister is teaching me how to stock up for the winter and free stuff for the winters. I got a feeling if those persimmon seeds are correct, we're going to have quite a hefty winter, and I'm actually looking forward to it. Do you like snow? Where are you? Do you get snow in the wintertime? We're in our winter. So I know some of you that watch me from other countries don't have winter right now. You're probably going into your summer, your spring, summer. So, but I love snow and I can't wait. But we'll hold all that for another video, and I'm going to get this stuff done. God bless you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. And maybe I'll do some videos of me. Maracas. Maybe I'll do some videos of some of this freezing stuff. Bye.